So even to that, which going back to my world that I was about to speak on, is being a parent and having this lifestyle or being in this industry. You have to be very strategic. It's almost, my hat goes out or is tipped off for female athletes, right? And speaking of, we have to do, I'm putting kudos every single time I got an opportunity to speak on it. I will. Brittany Griner, she needs to come home.
Yes.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that makes me very sad.
Even to that point, it's like, as a male, you don't have to think about Mother Nature's, monthly due diligence, right? You don't have to think about other hormones that kind of comes with it. It's just play your sport, be tough, be great at it, and perform. Now, as a female, as a woman, it's more tender.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid if you have children.
Yeah.
Even if you play, I was seeing some MMA fighters, and I'm like, oh my goodness. They have to, be so tough, but so tender. Yeah. And one young lady, I'm not sure what her name was, she was even in the weigh-in, and you know how they do the face-off. And it was such a cute, portrait of her facing her opponent and her daughter right there just doing the same thing because that's what her mom was doing. You know what I'm saying? But how do you balance that life knowing that, okay, I have a career to sustain, but I'm still a human being, but more or less I'm a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How does that work?
For me, it goes back to my purpose. Like if I'm living in my purpose, then what I'm doing is a gift, not just for me. It's a gift for my kids. It's a gift for my family. It's a gift to all of you. Right. And so I try to make sure that my kids know, like, mommy loves her job. And as you're growing up, I want you to do stuff that you love, stuff that matters to you. And I always think that them watching me do this, it's feeding them to feel free to do what they love and what they want to do. And it gets hard sometimes when you have to be away and, you miss the babies and have to do the calls and my daughter's crying and all that kind of stuff. But, and I have to give kudos to my husband because he's fucking amazing. Yeah. Like, he's a great
What's
dad.
my boy? What's his name?
Karan Riley.
Karan! No middle initial?
Actually, it's a J, too.
Oh, my
Joseph.
goodness.
His middle name is Joseph.
Karan J, my guy, my brother. Kudos to you.
Yeah, he's amazing, and he makes it easier for me because, as a woman, as a mom, there's that guilt thing of being away sometimes.
Oh my
and
goodness.
He eases that shit for me. And that's the best gift he could give me.
But so how long have y'all been married?
14 years. 14. So this is my second marriage. I was married before when I had my oldest son. Okay. And there's just a huge difference in this marriage. In this, it's just the support is everything for me. Because I want to be free to be me, to do the things that I love. And I don't want something hanging over my head, making me feel guilty.
For doing your job.
Yes.
So my question is a personal question, and we can just pass it. Is he a stay-at-home dad?
No.
He
used to play football.
Okay.
And when he retired, he started acting. So he's an actor too.
What?
Yeah, so he understands.
So I would ask the question, all the time to people is, number one, and this leads me to this. All right, let me ask this first. The state of Black love in this culture, the millennial Gen Z culture, how do you feel about it?
I don't know if I have an answer for that.
But what you see on TV, what you see on the platforms, right? The music that's being made, the content that's being delivered,
Some of it's good and some of it's not.
Okay.
There are artists that put out amazing stuff that I love. And then there's some stuff that is just, but it's always been this way. Some stuff that is just like, what are you doing?
It's setting us back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that? But, it's just, I really don't have an answer for that one, Cam.
So it's just, for me, I always like to ask people, who's the relationship of the culture? Like, who represents us? You know what I'm saying?
The first people that pop in my mind
Who?
was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right. But they're untouchable, though.
They're totally
we know
untouchable.
nothing. We know
But I
nothing.
love that they do that.
Right. But the thing is this, right? And the reason why they are at a elite status, I believe, is that main thing that I just said.
Yeah.
Nobody knows anything.
I agree.
And the thing was, if we didn't have those damn surveillance cameras about that damn
Right.
the elevator, we wouldn't even know shit, because there was pictures after that went down and they were still holding hands.
Yeah.
They were still courting each other.
I love that.
And it just is what it is. Nowadays,
Yes.
you got relationships that feed off of, let's post this and let's put it out there. Let's fuck up their feed.
Yes.
And it's like, listen, I'm very meticulous about my personal life.
Yes.
And I
As you
just got
should.
comfortable with posting my children.
Yeah.
Because I want to make being a black dad cool again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And changing that narrative.
Yes.
So once I came to that grips, I was like, listen, I'm posting my kids as much as I
Yes.
possibly can.
Same.
Just to make the dude that's out there that may not have the structure that I may have or the access that I may have, but when he says, bro, when I do good, when I get a little piece of money, I'm going to take my kids to Six Flags.
Yes.
I'm going to take my kids to Disney World.
Yes.
Or I'm going to just go have a donut day where I could just take them to get, 50-cent donuts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my
And
time
I
with
think
them.
that's how our platform should be used.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are you using it for? What are you saying? And not telling lies.
Mm-hmm.
You're not like making fake posts of your
Right.
kids, what you're doing. Like, you're showing your real, how you really feel about your kids and how
Right.
it should be, and inspiring another dad
Right.
to do the same, right?
Correct.
So my daughter ice skates. Very few black young girls at the ice skating ring. She's been ice skating since she was 2. I love posting her competitions and her ice skating when she's practicing, because I want to inspire more black girls
Right.
because that's
To do
something we
that.
didn't dream about.
To
That's
do
something
that.
we never even thought about.
Right.
So I love showing that. It's all purposeful. And I totally agree with you about these couples or just people who are posting everything in their lives and not leaving anything
Yeah.
personal in your relationship. I
It's
think that's
no-
detrimental.
It's no, what's the word? Not suspicion. It's no kind of like, I wonder what this is like.
Right.
Because you're going to see it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
and nothing is sacred.
No.
It's like, what's sacred in your relationship? That's what makes
Right.
the relationship special, because there's things that's only between the two of you.
Mm.
Like, the world may see something else, but you're not seeing,
You know what
beyond
it's called?
that.
Family business.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you had them old folks in the household that say, hey, now listen, hey, your brother failing all his classes, but this family business, I don't need you to go out there
Yes.
and you tell Tay and John,
That's right.
that he failing. He gonna get his behind whooped when he get home.
Yep.
He gonna get disciplined however I deem he needs to get disciplined, but this ain't for everybody to know.
That's right.
When me and your daddy argue, it ain't for you to go tell your doggone teacher that my mom and my daddy always arguing. That's family business. These days, ain't no family
Everything.
business.
Right.
You got all these blog sites. They
so
want to be the
dangerous.
first to post. And I think I seen something where is it Vanessa Bryant? She's suing,
Oh, yeah.
and I hope
Yeah.
she get every dollar.
I do too.
I hope she
despicable.
get every dollar, because there's so many people that wants to be the first to post. You heard it here first, and
Yeah.
Terri J News coming back. Like,
Yeah,
bruh,
it's
first
terrible.
off, sit the fuck back. And I believe if you got to sneak to do it, you
Yeah.
ain't supposed to be doing it.
Yes.
Meaning, if I'm eating dinner with my family, with my significant other, with my brother, with my business partner, with a friend, and you got to hit me with one of these.
Right.
Bruh, hey, big dog, just come ask me for a picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I still am reserved the right to say no. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always ask people, I say, hey, are you asking me to take a picture? Or are you telling me to take a picture?
Right.
Because if I ask you, hey, Miss Terri, oh man, you're my crush. I loved you on Steve Harvey Show. I heard that you got a Hallmark thing coming out, man. I just want to take a picture with you. If you say no, that's cool. Because most of the times, if I am saying no, I'm daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm protecting
Yes.
my
Yes.
cubs to the degree that they don't deserve to see me. They know who I am.
Yeah.
And you know, it's crazy enough, my younger children may not ever know me as a football player.
Yeah.
They know, like, oh man, that's your dad. Oh man, he's so cool. I mean, obviously I pull up, you know, and I look forward to, you know what I'm saying, taking them to school. And when I drop them off, when I pick them up, it's like, oh man, that's a cool car, man. And I try to keep it conservative.
Right.
But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You are who you are.
You know what I mean? I didn't never do what I did just to fit in. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully to them, it's just something that they could be proud to say, because we all got those little kindergarten, grade school things. I bet my daddy beat your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things like, oh, my kid's gonna be able to say, listen, man, my daddy is the shit. You hear me?
Yes.
And mean it. But yet, going back to the relationship, I think, you know, we have to do a better job with protecting each other. It ain't for everybody's business. Man, let me tell you something. Because the thing that I don't like is you're quick to post the good.
Right.
But you don't post the bad.
And some of the good is fake.
Yeah. Come on now. Every time you post a doggone video,
Right.
you on vacation?
Every time.
Come on now. What do you do? You feel me? It's
Every
tainting.
time.
It's tainting the brand. You feel me?
Yeah.
What did you do to get the coin to go to vacation?
Yes.
You know, some of us do ride Spirit. You know, and it's okay. Some of us
Not
ride
Spirit, Cam.
Southwest.
But Southwest, okay. Spirit,
but
no.
people ride it. Don't just sit up and they in business somehow.
I guess so.
You know what I'm saying? But
Okay,
even if
I'm
you
not
do,
conspiracy.
even if you do, everybody don't got that Terri J coin to say, oh, I'm a diamond. Plat. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a member of the Delta Club. You feel me? And then it just makes it, because when you just post that, it's just like, oh man, I gotta keep up with that. People who follow you, it's like, oh man, I gotta do that. If it ain't that, then whatever. I'm a big opponent of, man, listen, I'm an artist in my own right.
Yes, you
I
are.
believe in free spirit. I believe in being uniquely you. And anytime I have an opportunity, sometimes, you know, I don't be feeling like talking, but I let my fashion speak for me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm big on details. The reason why I got the bow tie is the reason why I got the bow tie. I want you to see the pocket chain. I want you to see the pocket watch. I want you to see the lapel pins.
Yeah.
I want you to see, you know.
I want you to see my 4-finger
Like,
ring.
come on now. I got another ring that I need to give you. I told you I got like 6 other ones that you can
Okay,
put on
I
your
want it
thumb and your
then. I want
pinky
it.
and your, all that. But that's you being you.
Yeah.
And we need to promote that.
Yes.
But for the sake of, you know, love, I think for us, it's just like, man, let's show the real.
Yeah.
You know, I've been crucified for speaking my mind, and some things, you know, I did jump the gun, but some things it was just like, man, listen, I'm just speaking on some shit that most people wish they'd say. They feel the same way that I feel. But you sit up here and you be on TV and you're a puppet, Pinocchio, because you got to act a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Be a certain type of way.